Returning to Wealthy Coin, I hope you're all well. Pay close attention to this crucial Shiba Inu indicator since major losses are on the horizon. When it comes to virtual currencies, Shiba Inu is among the most famously vicious names. An increasing number of Shiba Inu have been experiencing burns recently, according to the Shiba Inu burn tracker, which was added early this year. Shiba inflammation. Throughout this video, we will discuss the importance of paying attention to this Shiba Inu signal, upcoming news regarding huge losses in the Shiba community. Without further ado, make sure you subscribe to the channel, share the video, and give it a thumbs up if you want to view our most recent information on Shiba Inu pricing forecasts and expert analysis. There was a one-day spike of almost 1,000% in the Shiba Inu burn rate yesterday. The amount of 268 M16328 SHIB has been permanently transmitted to the unp-spendable wallet. The video is ready to begin now. The Shiba Inu pricing has been very flat, moving very little in any direction, rather of drifting aimlessly around the trading spectrum. Price activity has been unusually subdued as bulls attempt to break clear of the trend line and start a surge in the other direction. A clear path forward did not materialize until the weekend. Considering these considerations in light of the present uncertain week in financial markets highlights a problem. The SHIB price action is broken, trading on low volume, and will soon catch up with the trading reality. For nearly 4 trading days, global markets were on fire. SHIB price, on the other hand, has some catching up to do with reality. Several asset classes have experienced sharp moves, but SHIB price remains relatively unaffected. This could be due to the fact that the price action is still supported by 0.000000001011, but this won't be enough to prevent a slew of tail risks from soon beginning to weigh on SHIB price action. Once this happens, we can expect a sharp decline towards 0.00000712 and D410, 381B84, M462, 4435 SHIB were burned in 382 transactions through the SHIB burn portal. From its initial supply, 267 million SHIB have been burned. According to data from the SH Burn website, within 24 hours, 9 burn transactions have been made to dead wallets in Australia on September 17th, the first day Shiba Eternity was available for purchase. On September 17th and 18th, Shiba Inu saw an over 7% gain. New information regarding the release of the game, according to the official announcement, will launch globally in a week. SHIB was trading at 0.000Z, but CoinMarketCap reports that the market capitalization of M76792 SHIB is $6 billion. The chief creator of the ecosystem, Shoshir Kama, had earlier revealed in a Twitter Space event on September 23rd that the download day for Shiba Eternity, a collectible card game by Shiba Inu, will be October 1st, and the game will be available worldwide starting on October 6, 2022. Despite the change in download day, the community is still determined to make sure Shiba Eternity is at the top of the App Store rankings. They want the card game to get a ton of exposure, so they're holding a trailer contest where participants have to record 30-second video preview of the app. Meanwhile, according to recent data from a cryptocurrency analytics company, Stats, whales using Ethereum are still buying SHIB tokens. On September 28th, there were around $3.50 million worth of transa. Shoshir Kazama, main developer of the Shiba Inu video game, revealed fresh details about the utilization of the game's earnings and the function of Shiberia in a tweet by Lucy Nova. An anonymous developer has stated that part of the earnings will be invested to help the community in the long term. He also mentioned that part of the earnings will be donated to non-profit organizations that work for good causes without expecting anything in return. The developer did not specify what percentage of the game's earnings will go to these organizations, but he claims it will be at least 45%, and an extra 5% will go towards burns. As stated in the page on cryptography, Kazama claims that the other half of the earnings will be kept confidential in order to give the game an advantage over its rivals. Notably, as mentioned by DoggyDAO, the community will use Bone to vote for startups they would like the network to invest in. Everyone is informed of how half of the earnings would be used. But as Kusum points out, Kazama has promised that Shoshir holders who can't rent out their holdings will still get consolation prizes. This will all happen on Shibam, where Shoshir holders can rent out their holdings to blockchain game players and earn rewards. Noteworthy to mention is that Kazama has now unveiled the story for the vehicle collection game. This story features intergalactic conflicts and stories about evolutionary species. According to a report from Crypto Basic at the end of last month, the game has already received a rating of 4.9 out of 5, although it has only been released in 3 countries so far: Venezuela, Indonesia, and Australia. The developer has already mentioned in another tweet that the game is open-ended, meaning that creators can always add features as the game develops. Just about 3 days from now, on October 6th, the game will finally be available to play. The Shiba Inu ecosystem is set to receive an update that will supposedly bring scalability and lower petrol prices for all users, especially gamers. This is fantastic news for the community and should lead to the platform's continued popularity, though it remains uncertain whether this will be sufficient for the coin to gain momentum. The community is being urged by Comma to download the game and gather on the day of the launch for a rally. The price has fallen 25.6% from its recent peak on September 10th, which is worrisome considering the recent interest rate hike and the announcement of rising year-over-year inflation. The current trend could portend more economic difficulties down the road, but there is hope that the token will experience a relief rally. The 0.138 price range serves as support, marking a significant increase. This finishes our coverage for the day. If you liked the video, please consider subscribing to our channel and giving it a thumbs up. SHIB is a good predictor of market movements, so if the markets begin to improve, we anticipate that SHIB will do well as well, even though the financial markets have been falling recently.